Mark is zooming.
I'm about to.
Did you just say get out?
Hmm?
Did you just say get out?
No. Kate is chopping up walnuts because we are having pancakes. So, why are you laughing?
Because every time I think of pancakes, I want to say pan cookies. I don't know why.
Today is Friday, April the 17th, which feels very magical. 17. And I like the fact that it's April, which is a pretty name for a month, and it's Friday. No school tomorrow. So happy.
So happy.
Yeah, I'm making Becca Mae's pancakes. So if you're watching Becca Mae, I'm making your pancakes. I made double the batch. We're not going to eat them all, but I added cinnamon, so that's why they're a little dark. Probably won't eat them all, but I wanted to have some extra. So, yep. Don't know what I'm doing today. I haven't worked out in 2 days, so I need to do that. Preston can't do his homework this morning, so we might go work out early. I don't know what's happening. Just one of those days, I guess we'll just play it by ear. I do want to get my seeds out and plant some of them.
Sorry, my glasses.
Okay, this is our breakfast. Banana walnut pancakes. You can see by the droplets on the vehicle, it's rained just a little bit. When I went out here earlier, it was like just starting to mist, and I really didn't think we'd get any substantial amount of rain, and we really haven't. It just, you know, enough to, I guess, give the leaves of the plants a little drinks of water and leave water droplets on the cars. We had a 20% chance of rain today, so if you can see the sky, I don't know if it's done raining. I would like to take a walk later. But today's been a day full of meetings, schoolwork, but we are having a late lunch, and we are having sandwiches and chip and dip again, so it is what it is, y'all.
My mom gave us a, I don't know, what do they call it? Skillet? I don't know. It's
Electric skillet?
Yeah, but it's not flat. It's got the rounded edges on it.
Oh, okay.
I use it for a lot of different things, but I will never make fried rice without it again because that thing was amazing.
Never?
Perfect. Never.
So Mark made dinner tonight. Fried rice and stir fry. So let's eat. Hi friends. So I know my hair looks kind of crazy and frizzy, but that's what happens when I get upset. My hair gets frizzy. I'm just joking. I did get upset today, but that's not why my hair is frizzy. My hair is frizzy because I took a shower and I blow dried it, and I have not straightened it yet. And anyway, excuse me, I just ate, so there will be a lot of burping going on. So, why did I get upset today? Well, shortly after, was it shortly after lunch? I believe it's shortly after lunch. We found out that the governor of Texas doesn't want our schools to reopen this semester. And I wasn't ready for that. My son's school, my daughter's out. Her university stopped their classes, and she knew she wasn't going back this semester. It was all going to be online, so that was fine. I knew about that, but Preston's school was supposed to go back on May the 4th, and we heard that, this semester they won't be going back. They're going to be doing it online. And it really upset me because, well, I really wasn't expecting it. We have been quarantined officially for over a month now. We've had stay-at-home orders for over a month now. But we have been, as a family, we have been physical distancing for about since the beginning of March. The end of February, the beginning of March. We've only gone out to go to the grocery store. I've only gone out to go to the grocery store. I stopped going to all of my places, and then they eventually shut the doors. Not forever, but, for now. And it's just really frustrating because they told us they were going to reopen April 12th. They wanted us to stay at home to flatten the curve. And then it got pushed to the end of April. And then our school, because I guess the end of April is whenever, and they had to reopen on a Monday or whatever, they were going to reopen May the 4th. So that gave my son 3 weeks to be with his classmates and talk about this and process it with his friends and his teachers and, get back to the school lunchroom and his routine. And I was brokenhearted for him. He hasn't been asking, for his friends. He hasn't, he's mature enough to accept that what's happening is what's happening. But I know that he needs other people in his life besides mom and dad. I never have been a homeschool enthusiast. I've always believed that children need other people in their lives besides mom and dad to teach them things. They need diversity. They need people different than them. They need to discover the world around them through the eyes of not just mom and dad or grandma and grandpa. That's just my own personal belief. I never really understood the point of homeschooling. I know some people who do homeschool and they don't really believe in public education, public schooling. I know some people believe in unschooling. There's a lot of different schools of thought out there as to how to educate your children. But for me, it's important that my son has, and both my children have, teachers who are passionate about what they do, teaching, and even passionate about the subjects that they teach, and to have just to have the whole public school experience. Or, I don't know if I would have sent him to private school if I had the money. I may have. But even private schools have the lunchrooms and the lockers and the PE and, the extracurriculars. So it just really, I felt very disappointed. I felt very discouraged. I felt like they're trying to take away. I just don't see the point. When they bring us out of quarantine, the coronavirus will not have gone away. And when we get back together, they're going to see a spiking of the cases, because people are going to start shaking hands, and they're just going to touch things other people have touched, and they may have slowed the spread for a little bit of time, but they can't slow it indefinitely. You can't just stop the world because of a virus. You have to keep going and let the virus run its course. And so I felt so many different emotions. I was pissed off because I feel like they're delaying the inevitable. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, which is naive of me. I feel like it's naive of me, but I feel like what good is it? What good would it, even if there was a grand conspiracy, what good would it do for me to know it? You know? Other than my own personal knowledge and edification, sometimes ignorance is bliss, especially if you think that a group of people is trying to take over your world, you know? I don't want my mind to go there, but the longer this goes on, the more I feel like it's just some elaborate something, and it's just starting to make me, I'm starting to go stir crazy. It's starting to piss me off, and I'm just done. And so I just I'm unsure about how to proceed mentally with how I'm feeling. I know I should take the time to journal about it, to write down the emotions that I'm feeling, and try to find a solution. One of the things that's happening in our house is we have kind of discussed fights are erupting. In fact, I think I hear one now. So anyway, yeah. Tempers are flaring in our house. People are starting to get irritated with each other. There have been, it has been voiced that we're kind of getting tired of just talking to the same people. And I came up with a silly solution that, now that I think about it, I just don't think it'll work. I was like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to be a different person. I'm going to choose a new name. I have a new personality. I'm going to wear different clothes. But I don't, that might be fun, but I can't keep it up all day. If I could keep it up all day, I wouldn't be able to keep it up the next day. So we are going to have to get out of this house. And I think a lot of people who have families, especially the people who are living in the new open concept type of houses and who have probably smaller children, this is going to have to come to an end. I think that it should have been done region by region. There are maybe 80 cases and this is, I don't know the exact number, but I think it's around 80 cases in Corpus. Like I was saying, 80 cases is not justification to lock down a city of 300,000 plus people. It's just not. So it's getting ridiculous. I understand places that are still cold and snowing. There are places that are snowing today. There are states that have snow in them today. Those places may need to stay in quarantine just because the virus likes the cold and it doesn't like the heat. But it was not snowing here in South Texas today. It was probably 80 degrees. So it didn't get as hot as they predicted, but it's fine. And I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm not going to continue to do it. I'm not going to continue to physically distance myself. I'm just not. That is how I feel tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog. I know it's real Debbie Downer, but it's just the nature of the beast right now. It's just what's going on, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't change the circumstances and how we're reacting, and I can't change the state and how it's reacting, the city, the local government. Can't change any of it, and it is affecting me, and I'm just being real with you guys. So no school for the rest of the year. So anyway, if you agree with anything I said, please give me a thumbs up. I'm not asking you to like the video, but you know, if you want real, please subscribe. You'll get plenty of real here. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in my next video, friends. Bye.